A big match was just confirmed for Money in the Bank, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's happening with Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and more. Starting things off with the big program that was kicked off at Saturday night's main event, John Cena's role for that night was a non-title match against R-Truth, and that match went exactly how everyone pictured it going. John Cena dominated it for the most part, but you did have a small window there of R-Truth hitting some big moves himself. The most interesting storytelling part of this matchup came in the closing moments when John Cena grabbed the championship and intended to do his new signature move of hitting his opponent with the title. John Cena goes for that move here, but he stops himself. He looks into the crowd. He knows it's wrong, so he hands the title back to the referee. And the crowd erupts. They think John Cena is reverting back to his honorable ways, but just seconds later, Cena low blows Truth for the win. So that's now the second match in a row that includes some sort of regret from John Cena. At the end of the Backlash match, John Cena gave that same blank stare into the crowd and seemed very regretful of his actions. And now here at Saturday night's main event, we see that inner conflict back on display as he stops himself from cheating momentarily before deciding to cheat again. After the match, R-Truth noted in an interview that he knows the old John Cena is still in there, and he's not too far gone yet. R-Truth says that everyone has to come together to bring the old John Cena back before his tour's over and he's gone for good. Everything R-Truth said in this interview seems very relevant to what John Cena's direction could turn out to be. He's constantly teasing a babyface turn and a return to his old ways. So it looks like those teases will be paid off with a big babyface turn in the coming months, no doubt about it. But they didn't waste any time showcasing John Cena's next program. John Cena stopped Jey Uso backstage and put the pressure on him to retain his title against Logan Paul. John Cena teased that he'll be seeing Jey real soon and mentioned how fitting it would be to his narrative of ruining wrestling if a YouTuber was holding the World Heavyweight title. So lots of foreshadowing there in that moment that John Cena would be getting involved in the main event, and that's exactly what happened. John Cena came out to try and assist Logan Paul in winning the world title, only because Cena thinks it would be funny and chaotic for Logan Paul to win the world title, and thinks Logan being champion would help ruin wrestling, and we know how John Cena feels about fans and wrestling in general right now. He wants to make both of those things miserable in every way. So he jumped on this chance to help Logan Paul win the title, but Cody Rhodes makes his long-awaited return to balance out the odds and help Jey retain the title. This was Cody's first appearance since WrestleMania itself, so just over 1 month away from television for Cody Rhodes, but he's finally back. After the match, Cody challenges Logan Paul and John Cena to a tag team match at the Money in the Bank event that's only a few weeks away. And that seems to be already confirmed. It will be John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. With that match taking place with both world champions being involved, it also looks safe to assume that there'll be no official world title matches at the Money in the Bank event. But considering both world champions will be present during this intense tag team match, that does set up a potential perfect situation for the contract holder to cash in during this match, where chances are both John Cena and Jey Uso will be laid out. Maybe the contract holder can literally handpick whoever he wants to pin out of those two champions. So that's something else for the world champions to keep in mind. Sure, you're in a non-tag team match, but at any second, the contract holder can run out and steal your title, so they'll have to be on high alert during that tag team match. Another big rumor going around is that this tag team match will not be a standard 2-on-2 tag team match. Reports have been heavily saying that this tag team match will become a 6-man tag match, with each side getting one more addition. For Cody and Jey's side, Jimmy Uso is expected to join them, and for John Cena and Logan Paul's side, Travis Scott is expected to join their side. Travis Scott has quietly played a huge role in John Cena's heel run so far. Travis Scott was there for the initial heel turning moment in March at Elimination Chamber. Travis was there for WrestleMania 41 when John Cena won the title, and he's apparently set to join this tag team match to work an actual match alongside John Cena. And it's something that fans joke about, because when this heel turn first went down, it was advertised as a partnership between The Rock and John Cena. But we haven't gotten a single bit of that at all. It's actually been more of a partnership between Travis Scott and John Cena. It's pretty hilarious that Travis Scott has played a bigger role in John Cena's farewell tour and helped him out more than The Rock has. No one really saw that fact coming. That we would get several more appearances and even a match out of Travis Scott, all while The Rock has turned into a ghost. So that part of the farewell tour is pretty funny and ironic. John Cena should have sold his soul to Travis Scott because he's getting a lot more help from him, but apparently Travis Scott will be worked into this match somehow to join Cena and Logan Paul, making it a massive six-man match. Travis Scott has been training hard for several months for his wrestling debut. It looks like this will be the spot where he puts some of that training on display. Some fans are also taking aim at John Cena's farewell tour for not living up to the hype that a lot of fans were giving it, especially after the heel turn. Such a big heel turn that sort of feels like it has flatlined. The fans' original vision for John Cena's role at Money in the Bank was for him to reignite his feud with CM Punk at that same stage that they first feuded at in 2011. That was the fan fantasy, but the reality is John Cena taking part in a six-man tag at that event alongside Logan Paul and Travis Scott. So you can really see the disconnect from the type of things fans expected to what's actually being given. So there are some fans feeling a bit sour about Cena's usage, but we'll have to see if things will get back on track there. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair are continuing their feud on Smackdown in current day, but what fans just cracked is that Alexa and Charlotte's current story does have deep ties and callbacks to their 2021 feud with each other, such as on SmackDown this week when Alexa Bliss mocked Charlotte Flair for calling herself a queen with that arm gesture. Alexa did that same exact queen gesture during a promo with Charlotte in 2021. Not only was the arm gesture the exact same, but even in 2021, the topic of conversation between Alexa and Charlotte was pretty much the same. In this 2021 segment, Alexa Bliss gave Charlotte Flair her own customized Lily doll because Alexa felt like Charlotte really needed a friend. Now fast forward 4 years later, and we now see this same topic coming back to light of how Alexa is trying to show Charlotte that she does need friends in order to lift her up. So just a really cool fact how this 2025 storyline lines up pretty well with Alexa and Charlotte's old story. So chances are that there could be even more tie-ins and callbacks. One thing they haven't addressed yet in current day is how Charlotte did destroy the original version of Lily. It'll be interesting if Alexa Bliss does bring that up to Charlotte Flair in current day, and what would Charlotte say about that callback?
But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.